Would you like to learn about a brand new Google Analytics for Web3 crypto project that already has been integrated by more than 300 different apps established all the way back in 2021 with 25 professionals from Visa, Deloitte, and Goldman Sachs that is currently approaching new all-time highs at the time of this recording? Please understand I'm not a financial advisor. In full disclosure, we do hold the cryptocurrency assets discussed in today's video. Cryptocurrency trading is very risky. Never miss more than you can afford to lose. Also, this video has been sponsored by the COOKIE3 team. These videos are for educational purposes only. We are not responsible for any of your actions, so make sure to always do your own research. Now, let's get started. AI and crypto altcoins have been some of the best performing in the last few months, according to CoinGecko. This is after meme coins, RWA. AI has been up over 222% according to data. That leads us to sharing with you today a new crypto altcoin called COOKIE3. So what is COOKIE3? COOKIE3 is AI data layer for all things marketing, fueling over 2.5 trillion marketing and AI industries. It is known as the first MarketingFi economy shared between businesses, creators, and users. They've also been backed by some of the top investors in cryptocurrency like Spartan, Animoca Brands, CMD Digital, Maple Block, as well as GSR. They've also secured over 5.5 million in funding, as well as having blue chip VCs backing them, top tier angels, and much more. The team is also fully doxed, as you can see here on their website, and you can also read down below even more about COOKIE3's DAO and the Cookie token. But before I share with you a lot of these time sensitive details, I want to share with you even more about what COOKIE3 is. Now that you know even more about COOKIE3, let's talk about their token and the cookie jar, which is right now their breakdown of their tokenomics. The cookie token is at the heart of this ecosystem, and it has some pretty interesting utilities. Cookie token in COOKIE3 ecosystem. The cookie token is the key to this entire ecosystem, and by locking value from other products, reestablishing rewards in the cookie stakers. Now, holders are also the first ones to test new products and get access to token-gated parts of COOKIE3. With governance access to the Cookie DAO treasury, as well as token holders decide for the future of COOKIE3 as well. So here is the entire ecosystem today, and at the center you can see is the COOKIE3 token powered by their DAO. Now you also can see the cookie jar here. The total supply is 1 billion of the cookie tokens. Now 18% is going to go to staking liquidity and listings, and 24% early contributors and backers. Now 2% will go to airdrops, 8% for the treasury, as well as 10% for the ecosystem incentives. 7% will be used for marketing, advisory 5%, team 9%, public 3.75%, KOLs and affiliates 2.4%, as well as 8.1% for pre-sale and strategic. Seed also received 2.88%, and here is the current token distribution. One of the things that really intrigued me is that they have right here a very long vesting schedule, meaning 0% is at cliff for the ecosystem incentives, and then the vesting is for 35 months, showing me that they are in this certainly for the longer term. The treasury also will not receive anything for the first 12 months. Public only received 12% in the first initial token offering, with a 1-month vesting cliff, with then 6 months after. Now, KOLs and affiliates only received 10% at the current time, with a 1-month cliff. Vesting then is after 7 months. Now, you can see many of the other tokenomics here, but the DAO is something that certainly has caught my attention. As you can see, the Cookie Community DAO is a collective of MarketingFi enthusiasts aiming to bolster decentralization through innovation blockchain solution. And by becoming a cookie staker, this is where you're going to be rewarded in airdrops and rewards, protocol fees, as well as having governance. They are also exceeding in multiple other metrics. They've also made some really big partnerships. As you can see, they have a strategic partnership here with Bybit. They are also on the Bybit exchange, and we will share even more about this in just a minute. At the time of this recording, the cookie token is live and has been live for approximately a week and a half. It is now trading live on Bybit, MEXC, KuCoin, BitGet, Gate.io, as well as just being listed on Bitpanda. Again, this is their first movers campaign 2 of day 60. You can see here that Bitpanda is now trading live with COOKIE3. Now, they've also made some really big partnerships. As you can see, COOKIE3 and Polygon are collaborating to inject new projects into the Cookie ecosystem. They have what is known as their first movers campaign. This is limited capacity, and this is where you're able to earn up to 120% APY in their pool for the first million Cookie tokens. And this is where you'll be able to find even more information. Again, right now, this is the amount of capacity. Compounding is sitting literally at 120% APY. Simply connect your wallet to earn even more at this time. But remember, there is only going to be a limited amount right now, so now is the time. If you are interested in being one of the first movers, the pool is now open. Here is a little bit more about their first movers campaign. You can see here that within 52 million trading volume on listing day and over 10,000 holders already, Cookie is moving and moving very quickly. They're also being called by many as a low cap gem, and a 60-day Cookie first movers bullish campaign is now live. 120% APY staking for the early holders, multi-token farming, upfront yield for airdrops, as well as referral campaigns with the largest Web3 creators. They also have a big burn potentially coming soon. Major exchange listings, as we just noted, with the last exchange, which was Bitpanda. Now, non-EVM integrations and much more, and bigger plans with partners like Polygon and Bybit have been announced. Now, what has impressed me so far, looking at the data here purely from CryptoRank.io, is the price action. You can see here, listing day went all the way as high, all-time high, right around 21 cents, bottoming out right around the 7-cent mark. Now, to me, we're right around the mid-range action here, and you can see that if COOKIE3 is able to confirm above this area, higher prices in a uptrend could potentially be the next steps. So again, this is what the chart pattern is looking at the time of this recording, sitting on simply a 4-hour zone. Now, I also want to share with you a few other really important details. First, this is a $8 million market cap crypto at the time of this recording, meaning that this is a high risk, high reward speculative asset, which is sitting at 8.5 million. But if all tokens were to be fully vested, this is where you'd be able to see a much higher valuation. Now, again, how will this affect the price? Only time will tell, but it's very important to understand the current statistics. Now, the current statistics are showing us that this crypto is already in 353% gains for IEO participants. That's because their price, by getting in early, was at 0.028. You can see here from Polkastarter, from all-time low to all-time high, this did over 498.1% for early investors. Again, the price being 0.028. ROI at the current time of this recording is sitting at 4.54x, which again is a very nice move, especially given the current market conditions. Now, again, clicking on the fundraising here, this is where you're able to do even more research about the different IDOs and IEOs, as well as where this was actually incubated. One of the platforms which we are ambassadors with is ChainGPT Pad, all-time high right around, again, a 6x for those early investors, and is holding very nicely and very strong here at 4.54, even while the rest of the market is currently struggling. Also, they had their IEO on Bybit, which was able to get at a price of 0.025, slightly less than the IDO prices for some of these other launch pads. The all-time high ROI for COOKIE3, 569.8%. You can also see this over on Polkastarter. It was the same as all of the other launch pads. You can also see even more the pre-sale and the strategic partners that they have formed. And I also want to share with you the different markets. Doing an even deeper dive into the unlocking of the tokens, this is where you can see the allocations as well as the vesting schedule if you scroll down below. There are not a lot of tokens that are going to be in circulation at the current moment. This is because the TGE unlock was only 2% for the early contributors, 3% for strategic, public was only 10%, seed was only 2%, KOLs was only 10%, and many others. Again, while they will continue to unlock into the future, there is a 1-month gap for this in July. Then we will start to see linear unlocks coming for the crypto project. Something to definitely pay attention to, and something that we are definitely looking at as the current price is sitting at 127. And one of the things I really wanted to highlight right now is the Cookie airdrop is here. By simply connecting your wallet, this is where you're able to earn rewards, and you're able to actually earn for simply holding your tokens. COOKIE3 has been live on the BNB chain, as well as partnering with some of the biggest in crypto today, according to their X account, which is something that you like to see growth-wise, as well as potential for new crypto projects, especially one being in the AI sector. You have it. There is your mini deep dive review here into COOKIE3 AI data layer for all things marketing, fueling over 2.5 trillion in marketing and AI industries at this time. More information, make sure to follow them over on their socials. Simply click the links down below. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next videos. Stay tuned.